Hey everybody, Jacob Scooter's Lawn Care in Springfield, Illinois. And today we are talking about grassy weeds in the summer. And we are talking about one weed specifically, and this is nutsedge. If you have nutsedge in your lawn, which it looks like a grass, but it is actually a sedge, you're gonna know it is one, lime green, and two, it grows so much faster. So as soon as you cut your lawn, it is inches taller than the rest of your lawn within days. And that's how you're gonna know you have it. It's very unsightly. It grows really, really tall. It'll get these little weird looking seed pod thingies on the top of it. And that weed itself, that grass, sedge, whatever you wanna call it, is one heck of a problem. Because yes, you can control it selectively, but it is only in very, very small amounts covered under our fertilization weed control program, because it is a whole different set of weed control to actually control that weed. You can't use the broadleaf weed killers or the crabgrass weed killers we have, and it is much more expensive to treat. So if you get this weed in large amounts in your yard, you're going to have an additional treatment, secondary treatment of a product like SedgeHammer or some of the other things out there to make sure we can take care of it and make sure we can really get control of it. And this is a thing that it can start off small and you can end up having more and more and more. Some people will pull the grass out of the ground. That's actually the worst thing you can do, because it has these little pieces in the roots that when you pull it, it activates more plants. So if you pull one, you can end up with five. So it's best to use the right chemical, but unfortunately it's not controlled in the normal weed control program. But so if you see this, and the last piece to verify this grass on your lawn, if it is this, so it's lime green, looks like a boat, and it grows much faster than your grass, twice as fast as your grass. This is something that if you see, please reach out to us. We can get on top of this. We can add an additional treatment package, additional round to your program to make sure this is taken care of, because this is not included in the standard program on large scale. If you have a couple little tiny spots in the yard that we can just hit while we're out, that will do, but we can only do so much of this. Now, that's the one everybody notices, but there are multiple different weeds that are just like that are extra challenging. Nimblewill is another one of those. Makes this mat on a lawn that is a little bit different color. That's even harder to deal with. And the tail end of this, I did want to share that there are some weeds that are really out of the normal control selection and are much more complicated to deal with. So if you see something that's just not going away in your lawn, or you see something you have a question about it, please let us know so we can help you more. We want to make sure you have a green lawn all year long.